Hi everyone. Very warm good morning to each one of you, and thank you so much for taking out time on a Saturday morning and being with us here today. It really means a lot to all of us. So, as all of you know, the title of today's webinar is Artificial Intelligence and Future Ready Skills. And I'm pretty sure that all of you who have joined today's webinar are eager to learn more about it, as in how AI is going to change the future and what kind of skills you actually need to be a AI pioneer in the future. So before we actually begin, I would just like to know that all the people who have joined today, so we have 22 participants in the session. So can you please drop like in the chat box, like from which location you have joined this webinar? It would really be great if you can type it in the chat box. Okay, so we have people from Pune, other participants also. Okay, Bangalore also. Okay, Noida as well. That's great. And can I also know the students or the children who have joined this webinar? So what is your age exactly? You can type that also in the chat box as well. Okay, 7, 5, 13 years. What about other participants? So 13 and 15. Okay, we have somebody of 16 years as well. That's great. And who all are very eager to learn what we are going to explore in today's session regarding AI? So do give a thumbs up in the chat box. Let's quickly see how many of you are excited. Okay, that's great. So I think our audience is ready. So I think we can begin with the webinar. So I hope all of you are able to see my screen. Kindly give a thumbs up for that as well. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. So we can begin with the webinar. And first of all, I would like to tell all of you about the specific organization that is organizing this webinar for you. So, Yuno Learning is a platform where like there are different academies from across India who are delivering their online classes. And we have classes for different categories, whether it's coding, AI, Python, or like subjects like spoken English, mathematics, or any other subject. We have online classes for different categories. And we ensure that every class that is being delivered on Yuno platform, it is of the best quality. And that is the reason why we have the top rated instructors on our platform who deliver these sessions as well. And we follow a strict cancellation and refund policy for all the courses that you take on Yuno. And in case you face any kind of issues with the courses, the instructors, or the platform itself, so there is always a support team that is there to help you. And till date, Yuno has like trained more than 20,000 students across India and has garnered 1,300 plus 5-star reviews on Google. So that is about Yuno Learning. Now, I would like to quickly introduce our speaker for today's session, Ms. Sakshi Gupta. So, Ms. Sakshi is a ML and DL and Python certified instructor from IIT Delhi. And at the same time, she is also an educator and tech entrepreneur because she runs an academy called Code Miners, where her objective is to make coding and AI learning easy for anybody from ages 6 to any age after that, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're a kid, a working professional, adult, homemaker, or an old person. She is the right person for you to learn AI and coding because she feels that there should be no barrier of age when it comes to learning, right? And she has helped train a lot of students in the field of coding and AI specifically. And today she is here to share her knowledge about AI with all of you and help you understand what exactly it's going to look like in the future. So Sakshi, from here onwards, I think please you can take it.
Thank you so much, Simran, for the introduction. Hello, everybody. Good morning on a Saturday morning. So I hope you all are excited. You all can hear me clearly. Okay, great. Okay. So yes, so as you already know, my name is Sakshi Gupta. Of, uh, I'm the founder of Code Miners, and I'm based out of Mumbai, but we do take classes across the globe. So we do have our students who have learned, starting from block-based coding to AI, ML, everything from us. Okay. So yes, so before we start, I have a question from the students if they are interested to answer. Have you heard of the term coding? Do you know what code is? Anybody? Does anybody know what is coding? Yes, hell. Okay. Okay. So does anybody want to answer? If you can just quickly unmute yourself and tell, what do you understand from coding?
Ma'am, may I speak?
Yes, yes, of course.
Ma'am, so a code is like a system of words, letters, or figures that is like used for different types of different types of uh, uh, codes, which we can like, for example, HTML, Java, CSS.
Okay.
So it's the purpose of secrecy.
Okay. So, so yes, basically, thank you so much. Yes, you're correct that what coding is, like how I am, we all are talking in English, right? So we are able to connect to each other. We are able to understand each other through the language English, right? Now, if I have to talk to the computer, I need to know the language of the computer, and that language is called coding. Now, it can be anything, but computer understands what? Computer understands only ones and zeros. Okay, but do we understand ones and zeros? We don't understand ones and zeros. Whatever we understand, computer does not understand, and whatever computer understand, we don't understand directly. So there has to be a middleman. There has to be a certain bridge to cover that gap, and that's what is the coding. Okay, that's what a programming language is. Okay, so when we talk about block based coding, when we talk about text based coding, when we heard the term Python, C, Java. These are all the languages through which we can actually give instructions to the computer. Okay, but that's not what the topic today is. Today we are going to be talking about AI. Now, how many of you know what AI is? Everybody is just hearing this word AI, 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 right? Does somebody actually know what AI is?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I use ChatGPT and Canva, and I've already made few, not few, but actually two websites.
Okay. Okay.
And I really use ChatGPT, Gemini, and many more. And I've also written a book.
Wow, that's amazing. What's your name?
My name is Kanha, and I'm using my grandfather's account.
Okay, okay, that's amazing. That's really good to hear, Kana. Very good. Well done. All the best to you. Yes. Anybody else wants to contribute? Okay, so just to mention that everybody is already surrounded by lots and lots of AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence. So whenever you guys are going to YouTube and you are searching for a particular song or particular video for yourself, based on your pattern of searching, based on what you like to hear and what you like to see, YouTube is already giving you a lot of recommendations, right? A lot of us are on Instagram these days, right? So depending on what kind of content you like to watch, you are actually seeing that content in your Instagram reels, right? We all are so much dependent on Google Maps. How many of you use Google Maps when you're traveling?
Ma'am,
Thumbs
I
up.
use Google
Yes.
Maps. I use.
Can we stay without Google Map in today's world and era? No, right?
No,
We
no,
need
no.
Google Map. We need to use it, right? And how is Google Map able to calibrate everything? Google Map is using a lot of AI to calibrate, to tell you how much time you will take, where if there is an accident ahead, right? So Google Map is able to calibrate all of it at runtime, right? And we have our phones, right? We have our phones. We use it to unlock Face ID to unlock. Do you think we are using AI over there? Yes, even over there, we are using lots and lots of AI, right? So we already are surrounded with a lot of AI, and that's the reason we should know what actually AI is. Okay. Now, what exactly is AI? I'm going to explain you. So, like how God has made humans and God has made human intelligent, right? Now, who has made machines? Humans have made machines, but it's our role. Is it God's role to make machines intelligent? No, right? It's humans' role to make machines intelligent. And when you are actually training your machines, okay, to do certain prediction, to understand certain patterns, to understand, to give certain recommendation, this is what you are training your machine with, and you are making your machine intelligent. And that is what is artificial intelligence. In very, very simple words, when you are trying to train your machine with lots and lots of information, you are making your machine intelligent, and that's what artificial intelligence is, right? Okay, does anybody has any doubt? Did you guys get this?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I don't have any doubt, but one more thing I wanted to share,
Yes.
that I also code with Java, and I also use a platform named Code org. You must have definitely heard about it.
Yes. Yes.
So I work on that platform.
Okay, very good, Kana. Yes, yeah. Okay, so you are using JavaScript over there, Kana, actually. Yeah. Okay, so now, like how we humans become intelligent with our own experiences, with learnings, with reading, right? How do machines get intelligent? Machines are provided with loads and loads of data, and then machines are actually understanding, observing, understanding the patterns, and then they are making the predictions. Do machines have emotions? Do computers have emotions? No, computers don't have emotions. They only have the logic, and they are getting trained with the logic. Yes, Revan, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am, I was doing a thumbs down. Because
Thumbs
you asked, ma'am, you asked if computers have emotions.
Yes, yes, yes. Computers don't have emotions. Yes, so they are just getting trained with loads and loads of information, right? Now, how does AI actually works, right? Okay, so now as I'm drawing a parallel over here, as humans, we understand, we learn from our experiences. Computer machines learn from data. Okay, how are we training our machines? We are training the machine with loads and loads of data. Okay, so first, what do we need? We need a lot of data. Then we pass it to the machines, we pass it to the computers. Okay, and then we do the training. Okay, let's say, for example, in AI, let's say we are using some AI, as you know, you already would be using ChatGPT, or some of the other tools. So if I tell ChatGPT hi, the ChatGPT has to give me an answer back saying hi. Okay, so when I'm training the machine, I am giving the machine certain text, that if somebody is asking for a certain particular text, certain pattern of text, you have to reply with the same answer, right? So that's what we do in the learning and the training phase, and then we have our output. Okay, I'll give you another example. Let's say, for example, I have an apple and I have a banana. Now, what I want my machine, my AI to tell me, okay, this is apple and this is banana. So if I train my machine with loads of pictures of apple, and I tell this is apple, so machine is trained to identify this is apple. Okay, so this is part of machine learning, and machine learning is part of what? Machine learning is part of artificial intelligence. Okay, this is how your AI actually works. We have few more examples. Let's say we go to Netflix, right? We go to Netflix, and if we have watched certain movie earlier, right? Netflix actually starts to give you recommendations for other movies based on your previous history, viewing history. Then we want to go to Google, right? So you would be amazed to see that these days Google is actually able to finish our sentences. How does Google know that? Because Google is continuously searching with loads and loads of data and observing the patterns. And then the Google knows if somebody is going to ask me this thing, okay, this is going to be the answer. So Google is actually finishing your own sentences before you actually type it, right? Do you agree with me, guys? Okay. Now there are different types of AIs. Currently, we are going to be focusing on only two types of AI broadly. Okay, one is called narrow AI, another is called general AI. Okay, so most of us are actually using narrow AI. Now, let's say for example, somebody mentioned that they are using Canva, right? And somebody goes to Canva. You are using Canva for the designing purposes. Maybe you are using it for the website purposes. Maybe you are using it for the flyer, poster, all these things, right? Presentation, right? Now, these particular AIs are actually solving a particular problem for you, serving a particular, a particular product for you, right? So that kind of AI is called a narrow AI, right? General AI is basically when I'm able to use artificial intelligence across. Currently, are we in the stage when a specific AI can be used across all the genres? No, we are not in that stage right now, but we hope to reach there someday. Okay, so that's what two types of AIs are, narrow and general. Now, how many of you feel that it is important to learn AI in today's Gen and era? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, Pranav feels, Kana feels, Revan feels. Okay, and how many? Is there anybody who feels that learning AI is not important? Yes, Kana.
Uh, I have seen many things.
Mm-hmm.
AI can save people's lives too. Like
Okay.
if at some time the doctor is not available, they can also perform a surgery. And not only that, I'm not saying that it's like that. Also, we use AI for many more things. I mean, my whole Canva book and the illustrations depend on ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, and I really use them a lot. I have made a book, and the name is Bruno the Brave Puppy Detective. It's going to come on Amazon, Etsy, and many more platforms. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing this, Kana. How old are you?
7.
7. So I'm quite impressed, Kana, that you're already using and you know about so many tools already, right? So you come to my first point, which is education is transforming with AI. The way we used to, let's say, for example, when I was of your age, I didn't have all these tools with me, for the learning, right? So we had to have the book and the paper and the notebook, pen, and we used to just write and study with that only. Now there are so many resources, so many ways to learn and memorize and understand, right? So yes, definitely we come to our first point that education is transforming at a very, very rapid speed, and it is important to adapt to AI. See, the person who is going to be left behind, I would say, would not be the person who only knows AI. Of course, we have to, understand our concepts. We have to understand, memorize those concepts. But how we can integrate those concepts along with AI, that will be the person who's going to go ahead, right? Careers are evolving these days now, because so much of your work can be handled with AI. So your efficiency, your productivity is increasing, right? Now people are being hired knowing their AI skills as well. So I'm not saying that only AI or a tool you have to learn. Of course, if you want to be an engineer, you have to be an engineer. But if I have an engineer who knows AI tools along with the engineer who does not know at all, I would pick an engineer who knows AI tool, right? So that's what where, the careers are evolving, the hiring is changing. Communication is shifting. Now, we are able to talk at a global platform. We can connect with anybody. There is no language restriction, there is no location restriction. We can connect to anybody, and this is where AI is helping us as well. Okay, great. Now, as Kana said that she is already using it, she has already used it for making a book, right? So yes, so let's say you guys are students and you have difficulties understanding a certain concept. So you go to certain AI tool. We have heard of Chat GPT, but let me tell you, Chat GPT is not just the only AI tool. There are many more tools which we will be learning in our sessions ahead. So ChatGPT is one of the tools. You go over there and you ask ChatGPT to simplify it for you. And trust me, it is going to give you in very, very easy words and you can actually understand it. If you ask for flashcards, it gives you the flashcards. If you ask for, put something in the presentation format, you can do that, right? And you want to summarize it, you can do that. So yes, AI is definitely, be it a student, be it a teacher, be it any business professional, everybody has something or the other which they can take away from AI and use it for their own benefits, right? Okay, now as Kana said, she is doing coding. Okay, she does coding. Any other coders in the webinar?
Ma'am, nee, ma'am.
Okay, Revant, what language do you work on?
Ma'am, I did use JavaScript for this year. I mean, in 2025 in seventh grade for the
Okay,
first time, and then I used Python, I used
okay.
HTML, and I used CSS.
Awesome, awesome, Revan. So you code in all of these languages and you know these languages?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay. So now is AI only for the technical people? Yes, Kana, you want to say something?
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, ma'am,
No problem. Yes.
but actually, I'm not a girl, I'm a boy, I'm an actor actually.
You're an actor. Okay,
And,
I'm so sorry. Yes.
and
Okay.
one more thing, actually, my family thinks that I am so perfect in Canva that actually there's one more editor, there's one Matima in my house. She's also an editor. She uses uh, Canva also, and she also uses many more platforms. But Canva is one of the platforms she uses,
Mhm.
and she literally begs for help. Like, please teach me. I cannot edit this background. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. And then I like get fed up and said that what is the problem now? That will be just to do my Canva project. You do yours and you use ChatGPT.
Okay, okay. But it's okay. Kana, you can help, you can help the person. It's always good to help anybody, right? Okay, great. So now coming back, now is AI only for technical people who wants to get into the technical fields, who understand science, math, engineering? No, there can be different paths. AI is for everybody. Okay, so somebody who has the logical bend of mind, somebody who understands math, somebody who understands science and want to make their career in it, we have certain technical parts starting with coding all these AI models. Then we have machine learning. There are a lot of machine learning engineers who are actually training with loads and loads of data. And then we also have a field called data science. Now what is data science? Data science is basically a field where we have the data, we are running certain tools, certain tests, certain analysis on the data, and that observations and predictions we can use for the benefit of our work, right? Then we also have the non-technical path. Now non-technical can be somebody who is pro in using, let's say, Canva or Chat GPT, or you're using those tools for your benefit to speed up your work, to increase the productivity in your work. Then prompt engineers are there. Prompt engineers are somebody who knows the art of giving the appropriate prompt. Now what exactly is prompt? See, we know that there is Chat GPT. Now if I don't know what kind of prompt I need to give to the Chat GPT or any other AI tool, it is not going to fetch the correct results for me. Okay, so maybe my result which I am getting can be different from the other person. It all depends on what kind of prompt you are giving to the AI tool. Okay, so yes, prompt engineering is again a field where you can excel. Creative application, somebody who is into designing, somebody who is into creating content, creating website research, they all can benefit with the AI tools. You don't really have to code AI to use AI. You can just be the user of AI. Okay, great. I hope everybody is in sync with me. If there's any doubt, you can, you can just mention. Okay, now these are some of the fields which you can take once you have the base and the knowledge of AI. You can apply AI in all these fields. You can go through this. Of course, it's being applied in healthcare, it's being applied in, education, content, digital marketing. Everybody is so connected that, let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, there was a test run on a basketball team in US. Okay, the team was just failing in winning any of the games. So you know what the club people did? They actually put some cameras, they recorded lots and lots of data. Okay, and they observed the patterns. Okay, that if somebody is playing from this particular location, what kind of, what kind of game is coming out. If they are paying from this particular location, what kind of game is coming out. So they observed the patterns and they got the analysis done. And trust me, they, from being a losing team, they became a winning team. Okay, so that's how you can, this is just one example wherein you can use those prediction, use those analysis to speed up your work or to increase your productivity. I think there are certain questions. If I can, you can just wait for 5 minutes, then I'll take up your questions. Okay, Revant? Okay, thank you. So now these are some of the tools which I will just mention about, and I will definitely be giving you a quick demo of one of the tools, okay, which is one of my favorite tools. So these are some of the AI tools which will be covered in the course if you take the course, and you will be, becoming a pro once you are done with doing the course. So ChatGPT, Perplexity, they are used for research. Gemini is used for research. Gamma is used for presentation. Notion AI is used for notes, and Canva, as you have already used, some of you, Canva can be used very, very beautifully for making the flyers, posters, and lot more. Okay, so Simran, before we do the demo for the example, should I take up the questions, or first we finish
You
the?
can.
Okay, yes. Okay, so Revan, what was your question?
Ma'am, so I just had a question that, like, suppose for space scientists, do they also use AI and coding?
For space scientist? Yes,
Yes.
yes. Everybody is using AI and coding. Everything is done with AI and coding.
Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
thanks.
Revant. Yes. So definitely, Revant. Now, again, as I mentioned, now if you want to get into space, if you want to be a space scientist, now depends what space scientists also have different roles, right? Now, you can be into some technical role, or you can be into some non-technical role. Okay, so depending on what your interest lies in, you have to choose your path towards learning AI as well, because AI can be learned in two ways. One is technical way, one is non-technical way. So if you, well, I was learning my machine learning and deep learning and artificial intelligence, I did it in the technical way, in which I actually can write the code and I can create the models which can do the predictions. But if I don't want to do in the technical way, I can simply use those tools as well. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions anybody has? Yes, Kana?
Actually, I also use Canva AI, and can you give me a tutorial on that? I want to be better at Canva AI
Yes.
because whenever I prompt Canva AI to make an image, it just makes it all wrong.
Yes, Kana. So yes, so we, if you, go, I'll show you, I will, if you go through the course, then we will be learning all of it. Yes. Any other questions before I take up the demo for an example? Okay, great. Okay, so let's say, for example, 1 second, I'll just share my screen again. Okay, I hope you all are able to see my screen. So now tell me one thing. Is there any specific topic which you have, which you want to research about? Any topic which you want to research upon? Does anybody has? Yes. Tell me, Kana.
I did not know that there are different type of GPTs like medical AI, Hindi GPT, and image generator. I did not know.
Yes, there are loads and loads of GPTs also. You can have your own customized GPT also, Kana.
Can you teach me to do that, please, ma'am? I really don't know.
I will teach you. I will teach you. Yes. Yes. So coming back, anybody has any topic to suggest? Can any of you suggest any topic which we want to search, which you want to research upon?
Yes, ma'am. I'm also very fond in space, as Revan said, and I'm very fond in space. So, can I wanted to know that uh, that there was one scientist named Albert Einstein, right?
Huh? Okay.
So I want to research that. What was his IQ?
Okay. What was his IQ? Want to make a report on Albert Einstein. Okay. Okay, so that prompt I have opened ChatGPT and I have given the prompt to my ChatGPT. ChatGPT is actually giving me about his early life, education, contributions, later life, and all these things, right? Okay, so what I want right now, it's good. I can see the text, but is it very much presentable, guys? Is it very presentable? I think no. Can I make it little better? I think I would want to do it. Okay. So what I did, I copied my research report on Albert Einstein from here. Okay. And now I'm going to go to another platform. Can you guys see my other platform or no?
No.
Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. Okay, now are you guys able to see my entire screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know if you guys have you heard of this platform Gamma? Anybody has heard of this platform Gamma?
No, ma'am, not at all. But
Okay.
no, ma'am.
Okay, okay, चलो अभी क्या करते हैं? We will come to Gamma and I'm gonna show you one of the features of Gamma. Okay, just see the magic. Okay, I click on this. I come over here. I am gonna paste my content which I took from ChatGPT about report on Albert Einstein. I go down. I select this. I click on continue to prompt editor. Now it is going to ask me, okay, what kind of text you want, what format of text you want, all these things. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this only for the time being, and I'm gonna click on generate. Now you just see the magic. I'm not doing anything. I'm struggling to make a presentation and see what happens now. I didn't give the picture to AI.
Can I just say one thing, ma'am?
Yes.
You are more talented than me, and I'm learning many things. And my brain is not braining right now.
Okay, thank you so much for this. Okay, guys, so do you actually see that in one, not more than 2 minutes, we have the presentation, such a beautiful presentation about Albert Einstein. Do you see this? How interesting and how effective and useful it can be for anybody. You guys are students, you guys need to keep making presentations all the time. So do you see that how this can really, really help you? Okay. So this, yeah. So how many of you feel that this is interesting? Give me a thumbs up if you feel it's interesting.
Ma'am,
Yes,
but I have a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, so like, what if we have to use PowerPoint or like Google Slides? So can we copy this entire like slideshow that Gamma made and paste it in PowerPoint?
Yes, yes, you can. You
I
can.
am actually personally
So how?
surprised that I also use PowerPoint and Raymond also use PowerPoint. I'm actually surprised.
Yes, yes. So that's
And
telling you, and it was just one of the tool which can, do your work with so much of precision and so much of, I mean, so quickly. Okay.
and ma'am, I'm very grateful to you that you actually taught me how to use Gamma. I actually need to use presentations and these things all the time, and I literally also make like posters and flyers for my mom, dad, because my dad, I mean, my mom is a single parent actually, so I call my mom's dad my papa. So he's a psychologist, a clinical psychologist, an experience of 42 years, and I make flyers and posters all the time, you know. And
Okay.
can I just share my screen for a second?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, till the time she's sharing a screen, after like some time, can you tell me like how to copy the Gamma slides to paste it into PowerPoint or Google Slides?
Yes, yes, I will show you. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 second. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you see, once we have the presentation ready, okay, I can come over here, exit, and there is an option of share. When you click on share, there is an option of export. And when you click on export, you can see that there are multiple options over here. So then you can export it to, whatever format, whatever extension you want to use it for. So that's where you can do it. You can export it to PDF, you can export it to PowerPoint, Google Slides, PNGs, all these extensions.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, great.
Can I share my screen now?
Yes, you can.
Ma'am, I just had a doubt.
Yes.
Like, if I join the course, can I even like learn the technical part also, or it's just about the AI?
No, no. So we do teach technical AI as well. So do you have any base in coding? Have you ever done any coding?
Ma'am, currently I'm learning Python in school,
Okay.
so I just want to get further with it.
Yes. So if you have the base in Python, then definitely you can go take the technical part of the same, because we need to the language which we need to code all these AI models is Python. So if you know Python, if you have the base of Python, you can take the technical part. So we have two separate courses. One, somebody who wants to only learn AI, and somebody who wants to learn how to code AI. That also we have. So you can.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
uh, ma'am, are the parents allowed to speak in the session? I am sitting with my daughter, Varnika.
Okay. Yes, yes. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, actually, she's in grade ninth, will be going in grade 10th.
Okay.
So I want her to have both the coding part knowledge, also the technical aspect. So I want her to go deep into it
Yes.
slowly over the period of 1.5 years.
Right. Right.
Matlab 1 year, 6 months, 8 months, it depends on you, but not just the tools, ma'am. So do you have any such programs also?
Yes, yes, yes. My forte is teaching technology mainly, in which I am, teaching the technical aspect, how to code. Yeah. So my heart and soul is into coding only, and I am Python certified. So first we have to start with our Python journey. We have to learn Python course, and then we can get into, learning how to do machine learning and deep learning. So I do that. Yes, Ms. Jia.
So, ma'am, will you be giving some projects also on that?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Because we need that for certain purpose. I'll get back in touch with you for
Yes,
that.
yes, please
I
do.
want her to make the projects on her own after learning these AI and machine learning.
So that's how we do it. We first build the concept. We make kids aware of the concept, practice those concepts, and then we do the project based learning. So we do that. Yes.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So you
Yes,
can get
ma'am.
in touch with me. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Thank you so
uh,
much.
Ma'am,
Uh,
hello.
yes, Pranav. Yes.
this
Ma'am, Pranav's father here, ma'am. Just want to understand. Pranav is just 5 years old. I mean, what do you suggest? I mean, if he joins the classes or if he register for the classes, will he be able to cope up on these things? Because he's just 5 years old. So, what is the level of this one he can learn, especially with respect to using the AI and stuff?
Second, can I just hold on for a second? No, just
yes, yes, sorry, ma'am.
yeah. So yes, Pranav's father. So yes, so he can take again. He can take both the path. I mean, either of the path. He can take the path of learning coding parallelly along with learning these AI tools. So yes, I would suggest that he should also parallelly. He should also build, because he is just 5 years old. He should also understand the concept which go behind training these AI tools. Along
Absolutely. Yeah.
along with parallelly, he can get aware of the AI tools as well. See, learning AI tools is not very complicated. It's more of a practice thing. Once you get exposed to certain thing, you try to apply different features of those AI tools, try to practice. Okay, so one is that. So Pranav, he can definitely start with that, but since he's very young, we'll have to go gradually. But I suggest that I don't want any of those kids to just be dependent on AI. Of course, you should also use it, you should use it to enhance your logical skills, your creativity. You should not just become dependent on the same.
Exactly, ma'am. That's what I wanted to ask the next question, right?
Yes,
Because if we ask them to use these tools, right, their
yes,
thinking goes for a toss. So they
exactly,
don't know what, I mean, they need to understand that the creativity starts only when they think, right? So if they
exactly.
start using this and they become dumb, so that's why I wanted to ask, like, is it good for a 5 years kid to go ahead and use these tools? I mean, directly, I mean, or we have to wait for another year or so. So
So
that's
see,
the
as I'm saying that I don't suggest that you just do the AI tools. I would suggest that along with the AI learning and using AI tools, maybe you can just wait for a certain time because he's just 5.
hmm.
And you should start to build his logical skills. You should start to learn, how he can actually apply the concept, learn those concepts which actually go behind making those AI tools.
Got
That
it.
yeah, that's what I am trying. So even I'll give you an example. I have a lot of students. We participate in a lot of challenges as well, right? Now they already have a certain base knowledge of coding. They understand. Let's say, for example, they understand what's a loop. They understand what's Now when we are working on a challenge, we have certain time constraints, right? So it's not that we are only depending on those AI tools to do that thing. We are using AI tools maybe to enhance our productivity, but going deeper, they understand, okay, why this has been done over there. So definitely you need to have your base for the conceptual building as well as the parallel stuff. That's what.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, Kana, you were showing something.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have made this?
Yes, ma'am. This is a video.
Okay.
Uh, this is what I made.
You made this on Canva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Just 2 seconds. Let me just wait.
Very good, Kana. Super, very good. So just now you saw an example. She mentioned that she is using those AI tools. He is using those AI tools. Sorry, Kana. but he's also doing code.org. So he's also learning coding along with using AI tools. So it has to go hand in hand. Okay, anybody else has any other questions? Okay, so we are starting a course on, in February from 7th of Feb. If you all can see my screen. Yes. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we are coming up with a course in which we are going to be, getting deeper and teaching what is artificial intelligence, how it is important to learn and why you should be learning it. And then we'll be taking you through every single, every session we'll be teaching you one or the other tool in details, okay? And you can use it for your work purposes, for your school purposes, whatever. So these are the some of the examples like ChatGPT. We'll learn about Perplexity, Gemini. We'll see Notion AI, Gamma. So right now I've just given you a glimpse of what Gamma can do. But when we will be doing this course, we'll be getting deeper and we will see what more can we do with all these AI tools. So if you all are interested, you should be, if you are interested in learning all these AI tools, you can definitely, enroll for the course. Simran, you can take ahead from here now.
Yeah, sure. Just 1 minute. Okay. So, first of all, so anybody who seems like who feels that okay, this course is right for me, or I am interested in enrolling in this course, please do give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Let's see how many of you are interested. Okay, that's great. So we have a good amount of responses. Now, as you can see on my screen, so the total duration of this course that Ms. Sakshi just mentioned, so the total duration of this course is 12 weeks, and one class will be conducted every week on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, and the duration of each class is going to be 60 minutes, where like all the topics that were mentioned in the previous slides, we'll be covering them one by one, and you will get to learn about different AI tools and how exactly AI can be implemented in your daily life, right? And not just the theory part, you're going to learn through all the practical implementation of those tools, how you can actually use them, right, in your daily life as well. So it's going to be really like great experience for all of you who are interested in enrolling, right? So the original price of this course is 5,900 plus, like including GST. But for all the webinar attendees who have been there with us today, like spent the time, interacted with all of us, right? So for them, we have a special 10% discount available today, right? So the total price for the webinar attendees would be 53 or 10, including GST, right? So all the people who are interested in enrolling in the course, I've shared a payment link with you in the chat box, right? So you can use this link, you can make the payment, and we can enroll you in the 7th Feb batch that we are starting next, right? So this is all about the course. Any kind of questions anybody has regarding the course, or any other general question you would like to ask Ms. Sakshi?
Yes. Anybody has any questions, you may ask. Yes, Kana.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you teaching Python
Yes, I do teach Python as well. Yes.
in
Yes.
this course also?
Not in this course, but there is a separate batch for the same. Yes. You can connect
And
to.
fees for the same?
Sorry.
And fees for the same?
Fees would be so
So regarding the pricing and everything, regarding the other courses that Ms. Sakshi has, we'll share all those details with you personally, right? And if you have any doubts at that point of time, so like you can always let us know, right?
So
So Ms. Sakshi, just to one thing. So you mentioned that you also have a AI course, which is technical, right?
yes,
So
correct.
can you please share some details regarding that course, if possible, for a minute or two, so that students get more clarity there?
Yes, yes, yes. So for the technical course, first we need to build our base in Python, because Python is the language through which you can actually connect to the AI models, okay, and you can train your AI models. So if somebody is interested in taking that technical path, we have to start our base with Python. And then once we finish our base on Python, then we'll have our basic concepts and advanced concept on Python, and then we can get into the training of those models. So let's say, for example, I'll just give you an example. We want to make a face detection tool. Okay, so now to make that face detection tool, we have a Python module called tkinter, which is going to be creating the UI. Okay, so you need to know that tkinter tool to make the UI, and then you have to have import a lot of Python other extensions, and then you can use that external tool in your thing, right? Okay, so that's what so first we start with building our Python concepts, and then we'll be going and learning all these Python AI extensions, machine learning extensions, and that will give you the technical way towards the same. Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome. Tushar has a question. Where you learn Python programming, ma'am, in which institute? So I am a Python certified programmer. I have learned it from the actual people who have made Python. So Python Software Foundation, I have learned it from, and I'm certified from there. And I'm also a machine learning and deep learning expert from IIT Delhi. Okay, anyone else has any questions? Okay, yes, Kana?
Now the meeting is going to end at 12 p.m., right?
Yes.
Before leaving the meeting, I have one last apology, that I am apologizing for like interrupting you and continuously,
Oh, no, you made the session very, very interactive. I'm happy you were there. You kept it very, very interactive. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize for anything.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes. Anyone else has any questions? I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Please share the feedback.
That's fine.
Yeah. And I hope it was useful for you guys. Giving time on a Saturday morning is difficult, but I hope you guys had fun. Tushar, you are asking for exactly what? Which institute is best for what? To learn Python? Okay, so Tushar, the thing is that to learn Python, I would suggest code. You connect with Code Miners, you connect with me. I can teach you Python in a very, very easy and uh, very easy format, and make you understand those concepts. ML AI depends again what path you want to take and how much is your budget. So we can connect separately on the same, Tushar, if you want more details on the same. Simran, please connect Tushar to me. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Right. So everybody have shared a feedback form link in the chat box. So I would request all of you to just please take out 1 or 2 minutes to actually share your experience of today's webinar, right? So that we can plan the upcoming sessions accordingly and come up with more new topics and learnings for all of you in the next session. So please do fill this form before you actually end the session.
Yes. So if
And
you,
please do give a thumbs up once you actually fill it.
yes, Kana, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Can I just go call my parent to fill the form, or do I have to?
You can just open the form from the chat box and you can fill it. Even if the meeting is over, you can still fill it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can fill it right now. If you want to do the payment thing, Simran, you can guide them how to do it right now.
Yes, the payment link we'll share again after this call as well with all the people who are interested. But for the feedback form, we would request you to kindly fill this at this point of time only. Okay. So I think, first of all, thank you so much, Miss Sakshi, for being here today, guiding the students with all the right amount of information that was needed. And I'm pretty sure that all of us in the today's session have enjoyed it thoroughly, right? I think especially Kana, who has been really interactive throughout the session. So kudos, Kana, for doing that, right? And all the other children also who are there in today's session. We are really grateful to all of you for attending today's session. And we promise you that in the future, we are going to come up with more sessions and you're going to learn more things in the future. Okay. So thank you so much for joining today and really looking forward to seeing you in the next sessions. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, thank you. I think Kana has a question.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
Ma'am, you told me that you are going to teach me Canva, AI, and other things in the next course. Can I just show one project I made so it will be a bit easier for you to know me?
Kana, I think I'll have to ask Simran for the same because she is hosting the meeting. So I'll have to ask if she can, allow that.
So Kana, I think we can definitely do that, but I would request if you can share that personally with the instructor, that would be more beneficial, right? So that she can guide you personally on that. Okay.
We can
Yeah.
connect separately, Kana. Okay? Yeah. You can fill the feedback form. And thank you so much to be, in the session, to be there in the session. You kept it very much lively. Yes. Thank you, Kana.
One more thing, ma'am, can you just share me your phone number?
I'll
Yeah, we'll share that with you personally. Yeah.
Okay. Simran will take care of that you are connected to me. Okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.